Hey, what is up you guys? Corescubing here, and today I am bringing you a review on the Lan Lan 3x3. So let's get into it. Now first off, for appearance, obviously this is not the normal color scheme that you're gonna get with the Lan Lan 3x3. Although I have changed them, they were very nice quality stickers. I do remember that. I actually really like the green that Lan Lan puts on a lot of their puzzles. So yeah, you probably won't need to change the stickers, especially since, you know, it's a Lan Lan 3x3. You don't really want to waste your good stickers on there. Obviously, I have this stickered in a much different fashion than what the typical color scheme of many cubes are. This was my attempt at making a layer cube. Now, at the time when I got this, I had been doing a lot of research on a bunch of different sites to see what kind of cubes I wanted. And I came across the layer cube on E3 Cube Store. I'm not sure if they still sell it today, but what it was just a 3x3 with colored plastic, and on every layer was a separate color, but the entire layer was that color. So I really thought it was really weird that people would buy that, so I just went ahead and stickered one exactly the way it was. And then when I did that, I found out that it was just way too easy. So I went ahead and I changed the bottom two colors as well to give it a little bit more of a challenge. Now a lot of you might be saying that I have reviewed this cube before, but I really haven't. Odd Cube review, I believe it's number 2, was the layer cube, and I did not go into depth on the puzzle, but instead I went into depth on what I was trying to make of the puzzle, which is the layer cube. So if you are interested in seeing that, go ahead and click a link down in the description. I'll be leaving a link to Odd Cube review for the layer cube. Now getting back on the appearance, the plastic here is actually a very nice gloss black. I really like it. Much better than a lot of the matte stuff that's coming out, like the matte on the Fangshi, the Shuangran. Very nice gloss black, and it had very nice stickers. So now that we talked about the appearance, let's go ahead and get on with the turning. First thing you're going to notice when you get this puzzle is that it is extremely smooth. Not like a lot of puzzles that are coming out today that are very scratchy. This puzzle was extremely smooth out of the box, and it still remained extremely smooth. And as you can see, it doesn't turn half bad at all. This was lubed with Maru and Lubix. Went in with Maru first, then added some Lubix, and then Maru every couple, 50 solves or something. But I don't solve this puzzle enough, so yeah. This puzzle turns extremely well. I don't really remember how much I paid for it, but I'm pretty sure it was less than $5 for this puzzle, or it might have been $1 over $5. It might have been $6. Can't remember, but I bought it at Cube Mart, so you might be able to find it there. Now let's go ahead and talk about the cutting here. So we're gonna go ahead and try line to line here. Okay, it's not cutting. Let's go ahead and go about 3/4 to the cubey, and it'll cut. So it's not gonna do line to line, but it's gonna do a little more than half of a cubey, which is decent enough. With the way that this puzzle, with how smooth this puzzle is, you can, that amount of cutting is not really necessary. Now let's go ahead and talk about reverse cutting a little bit. So there is absolutely no reverse cutting at all. So no matter what little bit you do. Sorry, we're out of focus here. Hold on, let me see if we can get in focus. There we go. So as you can see, it's not really a lot at all. You can be like just a bit over and it'll be okay, but like not even really touching the other cubey. So there is no reverse cutting. But like I just showed you, it's really not needed. This puzzle has extremely nice flow. Ooh. Uh-oh. I was just catching right there. But usually it does have really nice flow. Now that we've talked about the turning, let's go ahead and take a look at this puzzle here. In all honesty, this is really just an adjustable Rubik's Cube. Look at these pieces. Look at this edge piece, this corner piece. Extremely reminiscent of the original Rubik's Cube, which I have here. Let me go ahead and show you guys. Now this is the original Rubik's Cube. And as you can see, pieces are identical. Yep. So even though what you're getting is basically a tensionable Rubik's Cube, I think that the plastic might be a better quality on the Lan Lan. I'm not really too sure. I think that might be what it is. Obviously, this is going to be great for people who are just starting to get into speed cubing, you know, learning about tensions, learning, you know, trying to figure out how you like your puzzles. This will teach you to be a little bit more precise, but you have a little bit more leverage than with an original Rubik's Cube. The time that I usually give the example solve, obviously I'm not going to be able to do a normal example solve here. I'm going to have to do the layer solve, the layer cube solve, but I still think you can get a good idea of how this puzzle moves. So let's just go ahead and do a random scramble here, and we'll get on with it. Okay. Now, once again, I do have I go more in depth on what the concept of this puzzle is on Odd Cube Review. So, if you're more interested in that, or if you're interested in seeing that after watching this, go ahead and click the link down below. Just to be clear, the quality of my videos was much worse than it is now. So, just be aware of that. But, yeah. Let's go ahead and get on with this off. Wait, no, this. Okay. So, do that. Alright, so there we go. As you can see, it's not a very hard puzzle to solve. But once again, do go more in depth into that on Odd Cube Review. So for my overall thoughts on this, this is a definitely an okay cube. I actually don't mind playing with this, especially since I made the modification to where it's a different puzzle. It can be very interesting to just, you know, do something different than my 3x3 all the time. Speaking on the cube, it is a very good cube. I really don't mind using this for something like mods. You know what I mean? It's a cheap puzzle. Very nice puzzle that can be modified. A Siamese cube out of these Lan Lans would probably be a good, would be a good mix. Although these are pretty heavy, but it would still be okay. If you would like to purchase this puzzle, it can be found at iCube Mart and stores alike. Once again, the link to Odd Cube Review will be in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give it a like. It really helps me a lot. And if you wish to see more of me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm out, you guys. Peace.